Not too much in the building. We got the man himself, man. He came prepared. He even came early. You know what I'm saying? People don't show up early these days as much as we would like them to do. But this man is like one of the greatest, and he showed up on time, man. And he showed up earlier. He's the director, celebrity bodyguard, which is one of the things I want to ask him about. Even event specialist, and probably one of the most biggest security companies in Africa, you know.
The biggest.
It's the biggest.
Yeah.
Okay. SG Global Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tyrone Mattner. How you doing, sir?
Good, and you? Thank you for having me.
Fantastic, man. Shout out to you for making your time, because I know you're a busy man. And from what I read in the bio and everything else, you travel around the world. You got celebrities that you protect so that they can give us some fun and everything else. And yeah, it's going to be exciting, man. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. I've been blessed over the years, definitely. Very blessed.
No, definitely, man. I saw, not to dive into it, I saw a video while I was doing the research. They showed me a video of you jumping on stage, tackling somebody. And I was like,
yeah.
This is the guy that we need in our lives.
Yeah, that was quite a moment, definitely.
What were you thinking in that moment, actually?
There was so much going on. There was actually a lot of politics going down there, and also at the same time,
Events.
The very next day, I had Chance the Rapper arriving, so I had a team in South Africa, and I was in Nigeria. So I was just like all over the show, making sure, and then out of the blue, I just caught in the corner of my eye this guy jumping onto the stage, and all I can say, thank goodness I was woke. And I was able to stop the threat before anyone even noticed. So, yeah.
It made an epic viral moment, I must say.
It did. Like, what other security company makes viral moments? Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Speaking of, can you tell us briefly about Secure Global Solutions and how it's become such a powerhouse in the industry?
Yeah, Secure Global Solutions is a event security company that specializes in crowd safety and crowd control. We just opened. There's no other security company that has done as many shows as us and worked with A-listers and gone viral. And now we've opened up a branch in America. So.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So what made you open up a branch in America? You guys are obviously doing a lot of security work with celebrities from that side.
What actually happened was COVID. Actually, as you know, we had one of the worst lockdowns in the world. It was for about 3 years.
Yeah.
I was offered real security work here and like dangerous stuff. And man, I don't want to shoot anybody or hurt anybody. You know, I like events. You know,
it's South Africa.
It's happy. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's happy vibes.
Yeah.
So I kept in contact with a lot of security companies over the years that I worked with, international ones, and they invited me to give me some work overseas. So I went to go explore it, and I saw an opportunity, and I took it. Yeah.
No, it's quite interesting, man. I just wanted to ask, so how did it all start before we even go there? Like, how did you get into security, and how did you start this company as well?
So what happened was I kind of stumbled into it. I was always doing sales jobs, and I was pretty good at it. I was always doing like boiler room sales, Wolf of Wall Street style, and I absolutely hated it. It was a desk job.
You know, I've never met anyone who says I like sales.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. Even with watching the movie of Wolves of Wall Street.
I know. But
I
let me
know
tell
one.
You, it helped me though in terms of sales and that. It made me quick with my mouth and that, and create and get business and that. So it definitely did help me. I don't regret those days.
And also how to read people.
This is true. Yeah, and what I was doing is I happened to have I was a sales manager at a security company, and they had an events division. And at that point, it was the 2010 World Cup, and they were awarded the opening concert ceremony. And the government at that time was giving free bodyguarding courses because they needed more guards with color.
I didn't even know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
They needed more guards of color, and I happened to qualify because I'm Asian.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah. So,
No, but wait. But you're right. Yeah, because of the population, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. At that time, it was. Remember, the 2010 just happened. It was one of the big concerts. There was a big hype about it. People, the overseas were saying, "It's Africa. It's going to flop. It's going to be bad," and blah blah blah.
Yes,
there's all this negative stigma to it.
Yeah.
So they offered free bodyguarding course. I did the bodyguarding course. I got qualified, and then I jumped straight into the preparation of the opening concert, and that's where I worked backstage with one of the biggest names like Shakira, Black Eyed Peas, and John Legend.
Impressive.
Yeah, man. And then on show night, let me tell you, the energy of that crowd, I've never experienced. You guys will know.
So it's the first time. So tell us, this is your first time bodyguarding a big event. So obviously, it's your first time. You didn't even bodyguard. You didn't even do security for small people. Just went straight. So you're seeing this crowd.
Yeah.
And you're the one responsible for making sure this person is safe. How do you feel at that point?
Just the energy and just happy vibes, you know. It was, and that's when I realized this is something I want to do. You know, because if you find a job that you love, you never have to work a day in your life.
That's
I
true.
decided
That's
then
true.
I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do. Yeah.
Oh, quite impressive, man. Yeah, I can imagine. Even me, I would also want to do the same thing because it's like free ticket, free. It's free everything. You get to watch it from the.
You get to travel as well.
Yeah.
It really sounds like the whole experience. So you've been in close quarters with some of the biggest names on the planet. So can you name maybe like one or two their personality surprised you basically?
One guy really surprised me for a rapper was OT Genesis.
Okay.
Normally when I get a rapper, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's going to be girls, there's going to be partying, there's going to be alcohol, not enough girls. It just doesn't stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He never drank. He was professional. He was on time. I was really surprised for a rapper. OT Genesis was really humble, nice
No, he
guy,
does seem like that kind of guy, hey?
Yeah.
No, not his lyrics though, but I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Because I do my research, I listen to his
he
songs,
does.
and his song was, and then he came and was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Where was this though? Where?
Yeah.
Oh, it was here in South Africa.
Yeah, he came here.
Oh, impressive
Yeah,
stuff,
it
man.
was actually a show we did in Pretoria.
Okay.
Welcome Home or something. I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the most bizarre thing you've encountered while protecting a VIP?
Most bizarre thing. There's been a few weird things. When I first started, there was, I won't name a name, but he requested a white tiger to be in his green room. That was crazy.
I think we know who it is. That's one guy with tigers.
Just randomly.
That was just cruel. You know, that was weird.
Yeah.
Recently, not me, I heard that an artist wanted an armored vehicle on Robben Island for his tour there. I mean, because he was scared of his safety on Robben Island. I don't know.
On an island.
Right, Robben Island as well.
You can see the other end of the island.
And then
Why would? Well,
they were just scared because it's just this negative thing about South Africa or Africa, you know.
Yeah.
And then Mariah Carey, I know she wanted the whole of Table Mountain to be lit up in pink lights when she was there. Yeah.
Did they do
okay,
it?
not okay. Wait, not only she wanted the whole Table Mountain to be lit up, but it has to be pink.
It has to be pink.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like, are you guys responsible for that thing? Is your company also responsible to pass on those messages and everything?
Yeah.
You want this, you want that?
It's logistics. Everything has to flow. Any delays is big drama. So we just make sure everything runs smoothly. Within reason, you know, we can't light up Table Mountain in pink. I'm sorry about that.
Does it kind of feel like customer service?
It is, definitely. Definitely.
So who gets to deliver the bad news to the artist now?
Yeah.
The manager.
Yeah, I'm not doing
The
that.
manager, yeah.
Have you ever actually had an oops moment that actually turned out to be funny?
Not really. Oops. I know my name gets a lot of attention in America. I was doing a comedy show for Dave Chappelle. And he approached me and he's like, your name's Tyrone and you're from Africa? So I'm like, yeah. So he says, but you're an Asian guy. Because Tyrone's an African name. So
Yeah.
I'm like, but I'm South African. I was born in South Africa, so I'm African. He's like,
But
no.
wait, you can't blame him for like. There's a lot of mixture here.
Yeah. So he's like, but you're messing up the system. And
My word.
we had a good laugh about that. And every time he sees me, he like, hey,
messing up the
Tyrone. And
system.
you
No,
know,
he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
And
Yeah.
he
That
remembers
is
me, so I'm quite honored. I mean, it's Dave Chappelle, you know.
Has he featured you in one of his stand-ups?
I don't think so. No.
I'm pretty sure he's just saving that joke. I'm pretty sure he's got that joke in the
It's
back. Like,
coming
you
one
know
day.
what? I had a bodyguard met one time, and he was Asian, and his name is Tyrone.
And he was
Yeah.
from South Africa.
He's from South. Also, he's from South Africa. He's messing up the system.
Yeah, and I'm an Asian guy as well. So it's, They,
Yeah, and bodyguard as well.
So taking it back to the
Yeah.
industry, every industry comes with its highs and lows. So what's the best perk of being in security, in the security business at this level?
Well, what's nice is living the high life. I mean, you get to fly in private jets and the hotels. And
Yeah.
Of course, I told you,
mean,
like, this lifestyle is good, man.
That's pretty good. And also just witnessing the magical moments. I mean, there was this, recently there was something that I witnessed that I was really happy to be part of. I was with Kendrick Lamar. And in his van, he had a beat going. and he was doing the lyrics for this beat. He was just thinking of the lyrics.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun, dun.
No way.
snap.
Dun, dun, dun,
Are you
dun.
serious?
And next minute, it happened to be the biggest diss track of the century. And I love that song, you know. They're
Wow.
not like us. And to be
Yeah.
part that I saw him put that together was
Yo,
You
something
saw
magical.
him dissing Drake
Amazing.
Well,
in
not
his head
like
in
he
real
was,
time.
he was like,
No,
yeah.
but he wasn't.
He was like,
Okay, he was.
yeah.
Okay.
No, you was thinking about
Yeah,
it.
he's a
Screw
fan,
this
he's a
guy.
fan, he's a fan, and they was like, huh?
Yeah, man.
That was magical, yeah.
I just want to point out, like, this industry obviously is got a lot of perks, like some of them you mentioned, and a lot of fun things, but it can get overwhelming at some point, as I like to believe. Do you have mentors? How do you come over such things? I mean, how do you? Has anyone ever helped you? Do you do do you go to somebody to say, look here, man, hey, I've got a problem here, and then you talk to them, and then they help you and stuff like that?
Yeah, there's been a few people that have helped me over the years. I'm very blessed. The lady that brought me into the industry, I've got to thank her, Deborah Smart. She brought me into the industry. There's a guy, Mark Lord from Alliance Safety. He does all the preparation for big concerts.
Okay.
Working underneath him, the knowledge that I've learned with crowd safety, and that has really helped me, especially in America. Funny enough, South Africa's safety standards is much higher than America's, and that's really, really helped me.
I've heard of like crowd crushing in America.
Big time.
and-
It's we request certificates for structures, and we've got a system, a formula for crowd capacity.
Yeah.
That's really, really helped me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, there's an American company that also helped me, STS Global, Juan Rigbold, Seth Fromberg, and they've given me opportunities to tour with internationals and help me on an international level with tours. There's a booking agent, you guys might know him, Mo Mia from Two Live Entertainment.
Yeah, I know Two Lives.
Yeah, of course, him. That guy has really helped me, especially with dealing with artists and difficult situations. I mean, he's really, really helped me over the years, yeah.
So speaking of the protecting itself, when it gets down to you actually having to tackle someone or put your hands on someone, what's the best form of like self-defense or a martial arts technique? Like, how do you train for it?
The best form of self-defense is verbal judo or verbal kung fu, you know.
Okay.
I don't like to get physical or anything. I like to use my mouth, diffuse the situation before
Okay.
it happens,
Yeah.
We try to see the
That's
future,
good, that's
you
good.
pick it up, and because it's an event. Once people start fighting in that, it sets an atmosphere. It's supposed to be a happy place,
Yeah.
And then everyone's tense and on edge. If you can diffuse that, the event is...
Oh, that's actually quite incredible. That's why you're Tyrone Mattner.
There we
That's
go.
why you are who you are, man. That's great. That's
But
great.
I just want to dig deeper and say, but like when you put your hands on someone though, what's the training for that?
Well-
Like, how do you make sure you're adequately prepared, or what's the best way to handle that if it does escalate to that point?
Well, normally we just overpower them. My team, and that's our culture. We're not allowed to fight. My guys are not aggressive, and they're not allowed to throw punches.
Okay.
We normally just overpower them, and we just put them in a holding cell or something. Very, very seldom we get into a physical fight, and that's when we're dealing with like a John Wick type of person.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
it's very rare. Yeah. Well, on my watch, I don't like aggression at all. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, man. I was gonna say, it's flight. Instead of fight or flight,
100%.
but B is definitely flight. personally. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tyrone Mattner in the building. When we come back, we're gonna play a quick fun and question game.
Before we get into playing a fun game with you.
Right.
So for those people who are listening who want to actually get into the security business, what's your best advice to get started and to stand out?
Well, obviously to do a bodyguarding course, you need to do that. Also to do a course in event management and safety. If you want to be a celebrity bodyguard, it works hand in hand. Some of these guys don't realize that,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I know in America there's a guy, Elijah Shaw from Icon. He used to be Usher's bodyguard for a while. I did a course there. That's quite a good course. That's and just to be humble and loyal and just show good work ethics and value, and people notice those things.
Yeah.
Don't
Fantastic.
Be,
Is there a certain criteria?
criteria? No, there isn't. Anybody can do it. Trust me, if I could do it, anybody can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question. Where do you see the company Secure Global Solutions like heading in the next 5 to 10 years, especially now that you've opened a branch in America?
So I want to focus on America. The reason why I opened up there is also to create work opportunities for South Africans. South Africa made me for who I am. It's not just about money for me, it's about the legacy you leave behind, you know.
Yeah.
So if I can get work for some of my colleagues here in America, and they can make some dollars and also experience these priceless moments,
Yes.
that'll just mean the world to me, you know. I'd really like to do that.
Amazing.
It seems like bodyguards and security people in general. Like, I think South Africa is one of the most countries. I don't know. I'm just asking here. South Africa is one of the most prominent countries with there, because they'll be like, we got a bodyguard from South Africa, because a lot of people say that. Even in the movies, it's there.
Isn't it
Like,
Nigeria?
how?
I got a
And now we got
bodyguard
a
from
assassin
Nigeria.
now. Like, is it like a thing?
There is value. When I was South African, often people are like, "Oh, really?" So, also, like
value,
often
you know?
at Kevin Hart shows, there would be a bit of conflict, and then your accent, where you from? South Africa, really? And then all
Yes.
that animosity went out the window, and
Yeah.
it's weird. it's weird. So.
Yeah, man. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, cool. Let's dive into the game now. We're going to play just a quick rapid one. I'm sure Feroza is going to get you with all the rules of the game, I guess.
No, it's just rapid fire questions. I got
Okay.
3 of them. Just want to know your thoughts. So, first one, your dream celebrity to work with.
I've worked with her, Erykah Badu. She did the best song in the world, Tyrone.
Wow.
Ooh,
I see. I was gonna
he
go
had
there,
that
see.
locked and loaded. He was ready. Okay, next
All right.
one. The most chill celebrity you've worked with.
Masejo. He was.
Oh, okay.
He's still, and John Mulaney, the comedian. They were very humble, nice guys. They still reach out to me and check up on me.
No,
Very
that's
nice
nice.
guys. Very nice guys.
I know Masego, aka Masejo,
Masejo, yeah.
loves South Africa. So
does.
does he refer to himself? Has he started referring to himself as Masejo sometimes?
Well, in America he says Masego, and Masejo. Yeah, he
Okay.
changes his.
Pretty sure it
accent
got
bit,
tired
yeah.
in explaining to them in America.
Yeah.
Like, this G is not.
It's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
last one. One celebrity who was way shorter or taller than you expected.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, definitely. He's shorter than what he says he is.
Wait, we already know he's short, so you're
Yeah,
telling me it's
He
even
makes-
worse.
He's
Even
pretty
him, he
short.
makes jokes about himself being short.
Yeah, he's short. And Enrique Iglesias, funny enough, that guy's tall. I didn't realize how tall that guy was.
Really?
Is that tall?
I thought he was like average.
Yeah, I
height.
thought it was about my height. And then when I worked with him, he was.
It doesn't look like
I
he's
couldn't
like
believe
a
how
tall
tall
guy.
he was. I know, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually.
wow.
So how is it when you bodyguarding somebody that's bigger than you?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, like, does it.
Nothing really. Just carry on. Yeah, I think it's just the intimidation factor. I put my RBF face on.
Oh,
you
okay.
know.
Oh, the RBF face
Yeah,
is the
RBF
best.
face.
So
Uh-huh.
that's yeah.
All right, cool, man. You're a celebrity bodyguard now. Do you need a bodyguard?
Do I need a
Yeah.
bodyguard?
Because you're going to need a bodyguard now, man.
Actually.
They now know you. They now know you.
Leo Gloss is my bodyguard.
Yeah. It's the other way around.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thank you for coming through, and God bless for all the work that you're doing for everybody else, you know, just for us. Also, you know, just when we're in an event, you make sure the event goes well. You make sure, you know, everybody's happy.
Everyone's safe.
Yeah, and everyone's safe most of all. I'm sure it's not only like, you know, protecting the celebrities, that the crowd control also keeps everybody safe, you know,
100%.
and everything else. So thank you for giving us so much time and just giving us insight on your world.
Yeah, thank you for having me.